Well, I think there are a number of real opportunities in North Wales. There are significant opportunities, obviously, in the energy sector, where there are a number of investments planned in the next few years. We also obviously have a very strong automotive sector and a very strong aerospace sector. So I think there's an excellent skill base here, which are not just for those particular sectors, but are very much transferable skills. So as we attract people into the area, we've got people who can adapt to any new opportunity.
The variety of sectors that exist here in North Wales and have historical base here in North Wales that gives it that strength of purpose. And that, allied with a good forward-thinking business community and educational capability within the region, makes this an ideal place for businesses.
North Wales has got many key assets available to it with respect to sort of skills development and looking at these new developments that are coming into North Wales. First of all, there's the people that are in the locality. They're very enthusiastic people with the right attitude and the right mentality towards wanting to learn new skills and work in new industries. Secondly, there's the actual infrastructure that's in place with respect to the FE colleges, both Coleg Cambria in North East Wales and Grŵp Llandrillo in North West Wales. They bring superb levels of facilities and opportunities for learners. They also bring an attitude that wants to work with developers and support their skills developments.
I'm John Porter and I'm the Operations and Maintenance Manager for the Gwentimoor Offshore Wind Farm. Well, we look to local service providers and local contractors wherever we possibly can to help service the wind farm. The original two farms that were here, Real Flats and North Hoyle, have developed local companies, or local companies have developed with the wind farms, and we're quite happy to utilise that capability that's been developed.
I think one of the main assets and skills base that we have here are young people and their knowledge. So actual people who go out in the water learn what the actual waters are like, so they've got a good base of the area. So access to the water through that, and also any other outdoor activities such as climbing, mountain biking. There's a tremendous amount of that in the area, and by getting the kids to come in and use their base set of skills, it's really advantageous for people to come here as local businesses and actually use that asset.
North Wales is a historic destination already for tourism. It's very compact. We have the sea and the mountains, and within the two there's a half-an-hour journey. It offers a vast amount of different things to do for the general public, and I don't believe there's anywhere else in the UK can rival it.
Collaborative working is a key element of the Energy Island programme, and collaborative working amongst training providers is a key element really to making sure that we have the right skills available at the right time to support all of these developments. Key to that is ensuring that people understand what developers need, and that there is the infrastructure in place to actually deliver those needs. So whether that need is at a local education authority level or at a Welsh Government level, the role of the public sector in facilitating and supporting the development of skills and a skills pipeline for these developers is critical going forward.
Collaboration brings strength of purpose, strength of capability. And I'm really pleased with the way that North Wales is looking beyond its own borders. There is no border. We are in a big manufacturing and business area, and we should take full advantage of that.
I think it's really important that we do what we can to work collaboratively. We work very closely with other organisations within our sector, especially within the aerospace sector, but also across the advanced manufacturing sector.
So here in Bangor University, one example of collaborative working is with the further education sector. We have a partnership with our local further education colleges, which provides continuity for students to progress all the way through from schools to FE through to HE, and it's in a coordinated, joined up way.
We collaborate with quite a lot of local businesses as well, so any of our equipment, such as our powerboats and stuff, they've been built by locals in the area. Also, whenever we do stuff such as take people out sailing, when stuff for me, take school groups quite a lot. So the schools come in, it gives them an opportunity to get into the industry from a really young age, so they learn to sail and then they can move on and take those skills all over the world. Any money that we get in gets pumped straight back into the area, so to aid in the regeneration of Colwyn Bay and other such places.
Well, I think that collaborative working is absolutely essential if we're going to be a successful economy, because you've got to have people working together, not only in particular sectors of industry which clearly can collaborate where there are the needs to share skills, but also working with local authorities, the Welsh Government, and obviously the university and further education. So I think if everybody pools their resources together, we've got a much better opportunity of capturing new economic opportunities.
I think the key assets that we've got in North Wales to promote the skill base within the region is very much our colleges, and we've got two outstanding colleges of further education in Coleg Cambria and Grŵp Llangrwll Menai. Those are two outstanding colleges. They're sector leading in some of the activities that they do within the region. STEM subjects are vitally important within engineering sector. They become even more important the higher level that you work towards. We're looking to develop maths and physics especially, and we're trying to encourage as many young people in the country to work within those subjects.
It is pretty vital that all these subjects are at least at a good enough level for them to get into the industry. Not everyone is as open as we are at Colwyn Bay for getting people in. I'm quite dyslexic, but I've worked on stuff like that. But if they come in and they've been taught correctly, then they're going to thrive a lot more when they get out there.
The introduction of STEM subjects obviously is crucial for the success of the science park and of course the research base of the university, because we have a shortage of people, of young people in particular, who are taking up these science-based skill projects. And what we want to do is to make sure that there are greater opportunities for young people to come into, for example, in mathematics, in science, and so on, so that we can actually upskill the area ready for the new opportunities. So these are really crucial for us as we move forward.
Ensuring that we've got a STEM pipeline of skills from primary school, secondary school, through into further education, higher education, is a fundamental prerequisite to ensuring that we've got young people that come out with the right basic skills and basic knowledge to be able to be trained up, to be working in these industries. We certainly have young people that have those skills in North Wales.
For the modern apprenticeship scheme, STEM subjects are absolutely crucial for them to be able to take on board the necessary technical detail to be able to become offshore technicians. Alongside the STEM subjects, we are involved heavily in the engineering education scheme for Wales, which has a twofold benefit. One is we can send our technicians in to local schools to assist the schools with these subjects, but also it helps to develop our technicians with regards to presentation skills and teaching skills.
STEM subjects are critical for the development of the economy of this region. We have existing strengths of experienced engineers and scientists working in this region. What we need to do is to harness that and encourage our young people to take up more of the STEM subjects at A levels and on through the universities. We have a very talented pool base here. It's just a matter of showing them that actually with the science park coming there will be very good, well-paid jobs, and it will motivate the young people to carry on with the STEM subjects that they started with.
STEM is something of a watchword at the moment, and rightly so. It underpins everything about business. That the STEM subjects are critical at every level, but they do not have to apply in 100% of cases to 100% of people. 85% of our people here in Toyota have to be literate and STEM aware. We do not necessarily mean a degree qualification. So for us, understanding of the basics is the first part of that requirement, and that is where I think North Wales scores very highly indeed.
What we want to do is to create high-value jobs based on science, based on research, and based on the new key sectors that we think are going to be very important, such as energy and clean technology and so on, those particular areas. So what the Science Park will do, will making a contribution, I think, to improve the economy, raise GDP levels, and hopefully very much to increase wage levels, so that young people feel there's a job opportunity for them within their local community.
When I'm looking towards building a team, you need team players, but they don't all have exactly the same attributes. You wouldn't have a team of Premiership footballers, you wouldn't have 11 Wayne Rooneys. He may be a wonderful player, but it doesn't make a good team. So additional skills might be they've done the Duke of Edinburgh scheme. They're marathon runners. They've set themselves a target, they've gone through training, and they've achieved the goal. So we know that they dot I's, cross T's, and the finishers, the completer finishers. So that's the sort of thing we're looking for, is additional skills that we can bring from outside life into the wind farm.
There is still, I think, a gap in employability for young people. When they arrive at a business such as ours, we want them to be business and job ready, and I think that's probably a gap which we need to urgently pursue.
Well, we work with a lot of other companies. We have many other organisations who are piggybacking our apprenticeship programme. So we like to think that we take our role as an anchor company within North Wales very seriously, and we're trying to ensure that we can have replicated what we've developed over the years to be introduced, especially to SMEs. Well, apprenticeships are the lifeblood of our organisation. Our future managers will be coming from our apprenticeship population. We develop programmes now that not only meet the requirement for the skilled workforce, but also for our engineering workforce. And we're looking for bright young people who want to come into the organisation and have potential and ambition to be the future leaders.
Apprenticeships underpin and secure the future. More than anything else, the apprenticeships are about the future. We invest in people and they return that investment many times over. If the training is correct, the qualifications are correct, and the business partnership between the individual and the company is prolonged throughout their career.
With respect to organisations coming into the area and supporting the area, I think I would say that this region has got very focused sort of business support available from a skills perspective. The Welsh Government has identified 3 enterprise zones in North Wales. The further education and higher education sector are extremely keen to be working in partnership and ensuring that the skills, the young people, the older people that they turn out from these facilities have the right skills and the right attitudes for working with inward investment companies. There's £25 billion worth of investment potentially coming into the locality. On the backs of that, there are opportunities for people from across North Wales in working in these industries. There are centres of excellence in terms of training facilities, both in North West Wales and in North East Wales. The opportunities are there.
One of the things I think that makes North Wales stand out of everywhere else in the UK would be the people. The people are so friendly, so welcoming. They actually want to see you succeed within a business. We as a small business here at Upstarton, we get people coming into us constantly asking how's the business going, how's it going, and they want to actually help out. So we have volunteers that are now learning new skills and hopefully can gain employment with us.
North Wales is a vibrant, compact area. Historically, it's grown to one of the best leaders in the outdoor industry in the world. It's got huge potential, and it's got people who are willing, that's employees, willing to grasp the opportunities to grow North Wales into what I think could be one of the finest destinations in the world for outdoor tourism.
The region is beautiful, and we have experienced skill force all the way from experienced people in STEM, engineering, science, technology, manufacturing, all the way through to young people who really want to be motivated to take advantage of the opportunities. And it's such a fantastic place to live and work.
I think North Wales has a really sound further education sector. It has really good road links to Merseyside. We work very closely with northwest of England as well. So I think that there's lots of opportunities for other organisations, other employers to come and work within North Wales.
Well, I think what we've got here is a tremendous opportunity in terms of our skill base. We've got tremendous skills already in many areas, some obviously in the energy area, but also in automotive and in aerospace. And we've also got tremendous opportunities, I think, to capture some new industries into the area as well. What you've got is a willing workforce, people who are very adaptable, and if I may say so, wonderful opportunities throughout universities.
I've touched on some areas in terms of history, because with history comes like an innate knowledge that is transmitted from generation to generation. That sounds, I think, a bit corny, but it's very, very true. And then with the developments that are occurring in North Wales with education at every level, both in schools, at further education and higher education, and linking again to the commitment to business first here in North Wales. I think the signs for the future are brilliant, really optimistic about the future.